Some songs win awards, and then there are songs that they just define a feeling, right? Like an era's exhausting. That's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to deconstruct Bob Dylan's Oscar-winning classic, Things Have Changed. We're going to pull these lyrics apart, line by line, really get to the heart of its genius, and figure out why this song, this masterpiece, still hits so hard. And boom, right there. That's the line. I used to care, but things have changed. This isn't just a lyric, It's the anchor for the entire song. It's a mission statement, really. It's that feeling of a door just slamming shut on the person you used to be. And that right there, that's our way in. All right, so here's the game plan. First, we'll touch on the song's acclaim, the Oscar-winning blues. Then, we'll get inside the narrator's head with A Worried Man. After that, we'll see the crazy and strange times through his eyes. We'll zero in on the central refrain, the heart of it all. And finally, we'll ask why it still matters. Let's get into it. Okay, let's dive into our first section, the Oscar-winning blues, a song's acclaim and atmosphere. So we gotta set the stage here. This wasn't just some random track, right? Things Have Changed landed right at the turn of the millennium, and man, it just perfectly captured this cultural anxiety, this feeling of being worn out and kind of nervous about what was coming next. And it pretty much instantly became this anthem for a feeling that I think we all kind of get, that modern anxiety. That sense of being completely out of step with the world. Like you're watching everything spin in a direction you just don't get anymore. Or maybe worse, you just don't have the energy to even try to care about it. So where does that feeling even come from? Well, in this song, it's built from the inside out. To really truly get it, we've got to get inside the narrator's head. Which brings us to our next section, A Worried Man, a portrait of the narrator. And Dylan just lays it all out there. Right from the start. A worried man with a worried mind. I mean, wow. It's so simple, but it's devastating. This isn't just a guy having a bad day. His whole being is defined by worry. It's not a mood, it's who he is. And then he just piles on top of that anxiety with this incredible sense of isolation. No one in front of me and nothing behind. Think about that. There's no future to look forward to, and the past is just empty. He's completely adrift, just stuck in this pointless present. No way forward, no way back. And this line, this just seals the deal on his internal prison. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. He's not just lonely, he's completely sealed off, unreachable. It's like a fundamental break from everyone and everything else. It's just a chillingly perfect picture of what it feels like to be alienated. Okay, so we have this picture of him, right? Isolated, worried, trapped. So now, let's look at the world through his eyes. And, well, it's not pretty. This brings us to Crazy and Strange Times, the world through his eyes. And it's just this avalanche of chaos, isn't it? He's looking around and seeing people are crazy and times are strange. He feels like I'm expecting all hell to break loose. He's thinking if the Bible is right, the world will explode. And the kicker? All the truth in the world adds up to one big lie. I mean, from his point of view, the world is just completely and totally off the rails. And this is really the key to the whole song. You see how it works? His internal state is a perfect mirror of the chaos he sees outside. His worried mind reflects the crazy people. The fact he hurts easy lines up with strange times. He's locked in tight while the world will explode. His feeling of nothing behind him matches this idea that everything is just one big lie. It's like a feedback loop, Each side makes the other worse, just spiraling down. So all this internal and external chaos, it all builds to one place. The song's anchor. The refrain he keeps coming back to. It's the powerful, almost inevitable conclusion to everything he's feeling. Let's look at it. The central refrain. The heart of the song. Okay, so look at how it's built. People are crazy and times are strange. That's the outside world. I'm locked in tight. I'm out of range. That's his inner world. And then the punchline, the result of it all. I used to care, but things have changed. It's not a cry for help, is it? It's just a cold, flat statement. It's him giving up. And what he's describing, in a single word, is disillusionment. It's that feeling of disappointment when you realize something just isn't what you thought it was. And that little phrase, I used to care,
is so important. It tells us there was a before, a time when he did believe, when things made sense. So the song isn't just about apathy, it's about the loss of hope. And that's what makes it so tragic.
So you might be wondering, why are we spending all this time on a song from the year 2000? Well, it's because this feeling he's talking about, it hasn't gone away. If anything, it's become even more powerful, even more relevant. Which brings us to our final section, why it still matters, the song's lasting legacy. Okay, check this out. 1004. That number is just staggering. That's how many times Bob Dylan has played this song live. Just let that sink in. Over 1,000 times. This isn't some forgotten track. This is a core part of who he is as an artist. Now, it's a statement he clearly feels is so vital that he has to say it over and over again, night after night. And you can really see its staying power when you look at its journey. I mean, it starts with its first live performance way back in 2000. Then it pops up on the official bootleg series in 2008. And here we are, decades later, and it's still a regular part of his live shows. This song has just refused to get old. It's still a living, breathing thing.
So what is it? Why does it stick around? I think its real power is that it gives a voice to that deep feeling of just giving up. It's an anthem for anyone who's ever looked at all the chaos out there and just felt tired, too exhausted to even care anymore. It's the perfect soundtrack for feeling like you're always living on the edge of something.
And that really leaves us with one last kind of unsettling question. In a world that seems to be changing faster and faster, getting stranger by the day, is this song more relevant now than it ever was? Maybe the scariest change of all is when this feeling, the feeling that things have changed for the worse, becomes the one thing that never changes at all.